So let's talk microaggressions, because racism doesn't have to just be screaming the N-word, burning a cross, or refusing someone service because of their skin. You can and do aggress against people in harmful ways on a daily basis in what are called microaggressions. These aggressions are subtle, sometimes unintentional, sometimes indirect ways of discriminating against a marginalized group of people. For this discussion, we'll be focusing on blackness, specifically all of this blackness. Here are a list of microaggressions I have experienced personally or watched other black people experience just in the past 30 days leading up to the filming of this video. When you walk in the door and speak to everyone but me, that's a microaggression. When you go out of your way to avoid interacting with me, that's a microaggression. When you speak to everyone in a high-pitched voice and then muffle a hey to me like it pains you to speak to me, that also is a microaggression. When you tell me to calm down and I have yet to turn up, you have never seen me turn up. That is a microaggression. When you look at me in front of a room full of other adults and tell me, an adult myself, not to shake my head anymore because you're in charge of my body, right? That's a microaggression. When we are having an equally passionate conversation and debate, and you ask me why I'm so angry, usually because if this debate is actually a contest, you're likely losing, and now calling me angry is the only way for you to win, that's a microaggression. When you give me a nickname, even though I have asked you to call me by the name my mother and my father named me at birth, on more than one occasion, microaggression. When you act like the name that my mother gave me is too difficult to say, but somehow you mastered the ability to say Tchaikovsky, Michelangelo, Grigowski, and various other white names that have 12 consonants in one vowel, that also is a microaggression. When you say things like your people or you people, you are microaggressing. When my mastery of the English language causes you to say, I speak so eloquently, as if it's the first time you've ever heard a black person speak English, that is a microaggression. When you tell me that you don't see color, that is a microaggression. When the campus shuttle pulls up to where the white girl that is not getting on the shuttle is standing and doesn't pull up to where I am standing at the actual shuttle stop and forces me to walk to this is not the shuttle stop, to get on the bus, that's a microaggression. When you tell me my hair is distracting and it's just pulled back into an afro puff, that is a microaggression. When you ask me if I have been to a fictionalized place in Africa, like Zamunda, microaggression. When you assume me and the other black person in the room know each other, that's a microaggression. Listen, here's a tip. If we're sitting next to each other, we might know each other. But even then, don't assume, because that still is a what? Microaggression. Because black people don't assume all the white people in the room know each other. When you walk past several other people and walk up to me, the only person of color in this space, and ask me a domestic labor question like where to put something in the trash, can I reach something on the shelf that you can't reach even though we're the same height, or how to use insert miscellaneous kitchen appliance here, hey, microaggression. When you call anything about my appearance interesting, that's a microaggression. When I'm talking about my personal experience as a black woman and you find a way to make the story about you, that is a microaggression, my friend. You're microaggressing. When you try to have a group or public conversation about my hair, we're not gonna do it. That's a microaggression. When you're talking about something that is specific to black culture and you say, I wanted to reach out and touch, insert specific item, object, or body part here, that is a microaggression and you might get punched. When we have known each other for X amount of time and my name still puzzles you, that is a microaggression. Hey guys, my name is just EbonyJanice. It's not that hard. When you cause the harm, but somehow believe that you are the victim, microaggression. When whiteness works to make sure that you get to be the victim, even though you caused the harm, that's a microaggression. There are so many more, too many to list, but I'm tired. Stop microaggressing. Microaggressions all around.